Good. How are you?
Doing well. How are you? Can we help you with something?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
No, you cannot.
Why can't I get your name and badge
Why are
number?
you walking around filming? This is a restricted area.
No, it's not. Can I get your name and badge number?
No, sir, you may not.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
No.
I can't get either of your name and badge numbers.
No, sir.
Not till
So-
we know what you're here for.
So then we're done talking.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number, ma'am? So none of you want to give me your name and badge number?
No, sir.
How do I know you're really police officers?
Well, you're standing in the police department parking lot.
This is a public
You're
park.
filming-
This is a
you're
public
filming
parking lot.
police vehicle.
This is a public parking lot.
Okay.
Public.
You have business here at the police
This,
department?
I do have business.
Okay.
This is a public parking lot. You clearly marked the areas that are restricted with restricted signs. Haven't gone in any of those areas.
Okay, so you're refusing to leave the area. Do you have any identification?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have any identification?
Do you have
It-
a driver's license that's signed on the back of it?
Unless you have reasonable, articulable suspicion.
With your signature on the back
Unless
of it.
unless you have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime.
Okay, well, the suspicion is you're walking around in an area filming police.
Is that a crime?
It's suspicious.
You need reasonable
It's not a crime.
suspicion of a crime.
Okay. And
That's
the
the
crime
statute in Alabama, sir.
This is Georgia.
I mean Georgia. That's the statute in Georgia. Excuse me.
So do you have a driver's license? That's
Do you
valid?
have reasonable, articulable suspicion I've committed a crime?
Well, so I'm gonna. So without going any further, if you have a Georgia driver's license or any driver's license in the United States of America and it's signed on the back, you're saying when you sign this, that an officer asks you for it, you're going to produce it.
That's not true at all. That is
How do you know
false.
that?
That's false because I know my rights and I know the law. Signing the back of your driver's license, whatever that means, does not mean that you can come up to me at any time you want.
I can come up to you anytime I want.
You
Talk to
can.
you.
You can.
It's called a Tier 1 encounter.
Okay. Are you detaining me?
No.
Okay, great.
You're free to leave.
See ya.
That way's there.
Tier 1
Bye.
encounters aren't detainment, sir. It's just verbal, like what we're doing right now.
I understand, but you should be professional enough to identify yourself to the member of a
Have I
public.
been rude to you?
But be professional and identify yourself. That's it. You're a public you're a public servant. I'm sure your policy at the Rome Police Department is to identify yourself. Can I speak to a supervisor?
Sure.
I'd like to speak to a supervisor.
Call 911.
I'm asking you. This is a tier 1 encounter. I'm asking you.
You can ask for a
I'm asking you to call a supervisor to the scene.
No, sir. You
Because
can call
you're
911.
escalating a situation that doesn't need to be escalated. Reasonable suspicion of a crime. That's when you can demand ID. Other than that, I'm a free citizen. I can do whatever I'd like.
Once again, you're going up to cars and filming the inside of those cars.
Is that a crime?
You are in a restricted area.
Okay.
Interfering
sus-
with government property. Yes.
okay, that's not a crime.
You are interfering with government property.
But it's not a crime. It's not a crime. You're not suspicion enforcement, you're law enforcement. I understand you coming up to me and talking to me, but it would have de-escalated the situation even better if you would have identified yourself properly to a member of the public. By you just, all of you saying, starting with you, you're not getting my name and badge number, that's escalating a situation higher than it needs to be.
You asked me if I
And
would give you my name
how
and
am I
badge.
supposed to hold you accountable? How am I supposed to hold you accountable? I have no idea who you are. I have no idea who
see
you
the
are.
badge on my shirt?
I have
The
no,
badge on my belt.
On
You
your
did
belt.
Because you identified me as a law enforcement officer.
I need to know who you are. Who you are.
Okay, I am a law enforcement officer.
Who are you? Who are you? What is your name and your badge number so I can hold you accountable?
What's your concern?
It's not my
Like I
concern.
said, you can contact 911 and request a supervisor to come over here and you can speak with them.
I would like a supervisor to come here to educate you guys, because obviously you think you can identify anybody who you want for any given reason because
Well, you're
of a
doing the same
license.
thing, correct? You're asking for my identification.
Because you are the public servant. I am not.
And you're
You
in
work
the
for the public.
I
You
never-
work for the public. It is your policy to identify yourself to the public. You are in violation of your departmental policy as we speak.
You don't even know what my policy is.
I do know your policy because I looked it up before I came here. Your policy is to identify yourself to the public.
I don't
And
work
plus,
for Rome.
it doesn't matter. First of all, it's just being professional.
Well, so it
You're
needs to be
working.
courteous if somebody comes to you politely and asks you for identification.
I will give you my identification. You give me your driver's license.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you my name if you'll tell me your name.
You're the public servant here. I'm not going to play these games with you. I just
You're
told
the
you.
one playing
Give me,
games, sir.
you're the one
You
playing
came in here-
games.
Let me tell you, you came in here and you're doing this to draw attention to yourself.
I didn't draw attention to nothing. You came up to me.
Walking around
You don't
filming
want
inside of
to.
police
You don't
cars.
want to. You don't want to identify yourself. That's escalating the situation. You could have said,
that's fine.
"Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Officer Smith, badge number 222.
Actually, my name's Agent Jones.
Agent
Badge
Jones.
number 148.
Great. That's great.
Okay.
Do you see that fence over there? That's a restricted area, right? That fence right there.
I
That's a
would say that.
that is a because it says restricted on the outside. So my point is,
Are you a juror?
if you have a restricted area and you don't want people looking in your cars, put the cars in the restricted area, and I won't go and look at them. I was just checking them out because I've never been to Rome before. I'm looking at the police cars. That's it. There's nothing wrong with looking at the police cars.
So I'll tell you what. I told you no.
Is that what you tell everybody that you have because they signed the back of their driver's license? Can I?
So most of the
Agent
time,
Jones?
when you're dealing with people and an officer asks you for a driver's license, that's what you're going to do. And also it says you're going to adhere to the laws of the state of Georgia when you sign the back of your license, correct? Is that what that says?
All I know is that that it doesn't tell you, doesn't give you the right
But you don't
to
know.
identify whoever you choose,
But you-
especially when you didn't even want to identify yourself to me.
All right. Well, sir, I don't know who you are. I hope you have a good day.
Yeah,
You're probably
Agent
gonna
Jones.
You're probably going to have other people come up and talk to you if you keep looking around police.
Why don't you let them know that I'm not doing anything wrong,
Okay.
or
So-
I'm not doing anything
So
illegal?
you're not from Rome. Where are you from?
I'm not doing anything illegal, sir.
That's fine. I'm just
Sir,
person to person.
please
here.
go
You
back.
don't-
Please go about your day, please.
This is a public area, right? I can hang out here all I want.
Okay, great.
Yeah, man.